welcome back to me. Finally made it back again. Sorry for the mishap yesterday. I was hoping to get on yesterday afternoon, then I got a phone call. Sorry. And then I didn't really have time to get back on. So, here we are on a Friday before a holiday. So, thank you for joining us. Ming, good to see you here on the Twitch stream. We are live on both Twitch and on YouTube. So, if you're watching live, jump in the chat on either place and say hello, share whatever it is going on in your world. Thank you for jumping in, Ming. Right now, it's only pulling the Twitter stuff on this feed at the moment. I don't have anything else set up for the chat from YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, jump in the chat, say hello, and I'll see if I can figure that out one of these days here in the not too distant future. So yesterday, it's been a long week. I missed several days this week doing the live stream. So hopefully we'll be back on track next week. We'll see how everything goes. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, we have a holiday on Monday, so I will not be streaming on Monday as I'll be with family in that holiday. So, and I'm already tired. I'm just getting, and I just realized that I ran out of water too. So all I have is ice. So that's going to be fun. Maybe I should keep some bottles of water or something somewhere around here, and I don't really have a good place for it. So, oh well. Interesting thing, yesterday I was able to have the opportunity to go to a local charity, kind of a large charity actually, and had the opportunity to speak to them, to a group of them, about AI and how to use it better in the days ahead, and kind of take some of the things that they are doing and tweak them a little bit, especially around prompt engineering and things like that. So that was really fun. Got to do that, and of course, spending a lot of time doing some research myself and trying hopefully to make myself a little bit better at it, as well as provide them some guidance in that process. So pretty good opportunity that I had, and I'm thankful for that. I thought it went pretty well. I'm always nervous when I do something like that, and you do it for the first time, so it's content that you're not really that familiar with from a teaching standpoint or from a presentation standpoint. And then if you allow people to ask questions live in that situation, you never know what kind of questions you're going to get when that happens. So we got some good questions. We got some interesting questions. Things that I didn't necessarily expect to come up, but it was good. It was an enjoyable time. So I don't remember if they were able to videotape it or not. That tells you how old I am right there. Videotape, right? So I don't know if they were able to do that or not, but hopefully I'll see if there's anything that I can pull from that and see if anybody is interested in seeing what happened there. So that was fun. But we're here now and we can talk about something else. So Ming has an interview this week, or had an interview this week. Out of the two, there was a massive list of requirements expected for the role. This was the React full stack role, and expected to know about AI agents and some other massive list of other stuff. This was an agency role building websites and apps. Said it was 80% React and the rest was email development. Email development. The questions he asked, I felt like he expected me to know everything. Yeah, I've been there before. Unfortunately, so this is something that I've been thinking about. You mentioned the job requirements and this massive list. I think we really should be expecting business owners, businesses, people who are doing interviews, to be able to tell you what your job actually is going to be in like a sentence or two, paragraph or less, right? If I can't explain to you what I'm expecting you to do, what your role is supposed to do in a paragraph or less, a short paragraph, then that means I probably haven't really defined it very well. One of the things that really annoys me about job postings these days is everyone feels like they have to put this massive list of requirements and expectations and skill sets and things like that. And I just wonder if there's not a simpler way. I wonder if there's not a way that we could just be like, you know what? We're looking for this type of person who has these skill sets and they're going to be doing this. Um, yeah, I don't know why it became so popular to have these massive lists. Like if we go on, let's just do let's go to LinkedIn. Oops, wrong thing. Ah, come back. No, stop. There we go. Uh excuse me. All right, so let's go to LinkedIn. This is not my profile. This is my Dev Mentor Dave profile, so ignore all of this stuff. But let's go to jobs. And oh, good grief, leave me alone. Okay, so actively looking. We'll go to casual browsing. Add a job title: junior developer. I don't know what this is. Okay, sure, we'll do it for Kansas City. Why not? And there we go. At least one. I did. Oh, you have to select. That's bad UI. All right, let's see. Next. Boom. No, don't share with recruiters. Save and continue. Come on. Why has it got to take 47 steps to get to a job listing? This is insane. Okay. Let's see. Software engineer epic. Epic. Okay, so about the job. Please note, this is based on our campus in Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, that's great. But we're going to send this in Kansas City. Excellent. Software. Oh, I've actually heard of Epic, actually. Okay. Right, software lived affordably, more than just important work. This is just a lot of information. Requirement to relocate. That's interesting. About the company. Benefits, 4 week sabbatical. Oh, that's interesting. After 5 years. Let's see. Career, software development. Okay, this is a lot of. What's your tech stack? Here's our tech stack. Like, this is just. There's just so much information. I don't know. I don't. Like, how do you make a decision whether you're interested in this company or not? I would rather like do my own research than like read through all of this stuff. This is, I don't know. Let's pick a different one. FPGA. Yeah. The role. All right. Perks. About TradeBot. Featured benefits. Don't know what all that stuff is. Let's see. Interesting. Free cash bonuses are paid each December. Nifty. Free lunch. Oh, that's what everybody wants. I've heard a phrase that there's no such thing. So, okay. So this is just, I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be an easier way. There's got to be a simpler way. Like we're looking for a junior developer with zero experience who will learn everything from scratch, and we're building XYZ, or I don't know. I just feel like all of this stuff seems to mostly be made so that automation can cache it, right? It's there so that it can get broadly pulled in. I don't know if I would love to see a job description that's like looking for a senior level developer who will spend half their time mentoring junior developers and the other half of the time managing multiple projects for our agency clients, right? That sounds a whole lot more interesting than a job description and listing like this, right? Like sell me the job. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, how's it going? Mel, good to see you. Welcome, Mel. So let's play around with Claude here. Hang on. All right. So let's see. You are a resume. No, not a resume. You are a job. What am I looking for? What's the role? You are a hiring manager tasked with creating job descriptions for job postings. You want to do things differently from everyone else. Instead of a list of requirements or what are other things? Next, try. You are the CEO of an AI startup. Yeah, there you go. Instead of a list of requirements, see, hiring manager at a software development agency that works with many different clients in many various industries. All right. Task instead of a list of requirements or benefits, or what else do we see here? Activities or general job activities. You prefer to create engaging yet informative job descriptions that are more like marketing materials than what are we? What's a good adjective here? Then we want more like marketing materials than we want plain information. Create a new job description for a junior developer role working with, actually, let's do this. Let's do a senior developer role working with working mostly with Laravel and Vue.js, but with opportunities to learn and grow their skill set in other areas of development of of application development. Any other things we should include? There we go. All right, so we're telling them what they're doing, telling them what I want. I want a job description, but I want it to be unique, and I want it to be kind of marketing, kind of salesy, and I want it to ask me what else I need to put in here. What specific other areas are looking for skill expansion? Let's do this. They would learn mobile development or potentially other languages over their time of employment. All right, let's see. Is there more of a full stack role? Full stack is preferred with an emphasis on the Laravel side. All right. Any exciting client project industries you can hit at without being too specific? Interesting. We service many industries from retail to charitable organizations to manufacturing, etc. All right. About your agency, what's your company culture like? Don't worry about the agency for now. What about the ideal candidate? You're looking for someone who's more of a Laravel expert wanting to expand, or somebody strong in both already? I think I already answered that. Leadership, mentoring component, or primary individual. Okay, so this will be a primary contributor, but with opportunity for growth into lead status in the future. Remote hybrid. This is a hybrid. Well, this could be remote or hybrid depending on location. Let's see what it comes up with. You gotta love generative AI. Let's see. The role is 80% React and 20% email development. I had all the skills and experience. He asked me about AI agents and explained how I use them. I don't know what else he was asking for. Companies that hire juniors and train them don't really exist anymore unless you go for a graduate role at a large firm that has the learning and training resources. Even when one of my friends that joined he was just given 1 week of studying and learning, then he was chucked into the deep end. Yeah, I would say they do exist, but they're very definitely few and far between. That's for sure. We hired you to do work, not just study, and the most they could do is help. So what that tells me is they don't know. Again, they don't know how to hire people, and they're just trying to get the most they can get out of somebody. Does Claude ever use my name when talking to me? No, I don't think so. Other than that first thing that pops up when you open the chat, usually it doesn't. Other than that, all right. Let's see. Created a job description rather than listing technology. Okay, let's see what they came up with. This is really long. I'm trying to avoid long ones. All right. I didn't. This is what happens when you don't give it all the information, right? I'm trying to avoid long job descriptions. Let's keep it to 2 paragraphs max. Code creator, problem solver, feature leader. All right, we got version 2 coming. Boom. There we go. Okay, let's see what it came up with. Build solutions that actually matter. Hey, that's interesting. 1 week, you're crafting Laravel APIs for a manufacturing client, optimizing their supply chain. The next, you're building view interfaces, helping a nonprofit visualize their global impact. That's not bad. As a senior developer, you'll be the full stack problem solver working across industries from retail to charitable organizations, diving deep into Laravel while creating dynamic front ends with Vue.js. But here's a twist. We don't believe in keeping you boxed in. Want to explore mobile development, learn new languages, or dive into emerging technologies? We'll create the pathway for you to grow beyond your current skill set. I like that. This isn't just another senior role, blah, blah, blah. You'll tackle diverse, meaningful projects, blah, blah, blah. Kind of repeating ourselves. Remote friendly, growth guaranteed, and designed for developers who want variety, impact, and the chance to become the kind of versatile problem solver every team wishes they had. Ready to build something that matters? Contact us today. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my idea is a bad idea. I just feel like Like something like this is just nicer. You know, it's nicer than this. And I get like bullet points. We're a bullet point people, but um, you know, maybe adding the pay range might be a good idea. You know, so I think there are things that we can add to this, but this is one of the shorter job listings I've seen. Let's see. Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at all of this stuff that's just in here. Anticipated hiring range. Man, what's with the C# everywhere? About the job, duties and requirements. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to sell somebody on coming to work for me. I don't want to just put a list of information out there. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm just too much for this world. I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like these job descriptions are so. Here you go. Good grief, just goes and goes and goes. Okay, full stack web developer. That's true. You could do some. That's a good point, Mel. You could do some what's it called? A/B testing, right? You could do some A/B testing and do one that is like a longer term, more traditional. Do something that's shorter. Um, let's do this. This is better, but let's make sure to format to put in some bullet points for those with less lower attention spans. Although that is a good point to bring up. So if somebody's willing to read through something like this, they probably have a better attention span, which is probably somebody that we want. We want somebody that has a good attention span, not just somebody who knows how to code, right? We want somebody who's going to stick around and do a good job. Okay, now see, this is getting a little bit longer. Let's see. Make sure we're not repeating any content. Let's see if that changes anything. Because I felt like there's a little bit of repetition before. Diverse, meaningful, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see. 1 week you have a senior developer. Full stack. This isn't just another senior role. You'll tackle challenging projects. What you need: strong level expertise, full stack development, problem solving, interest in mobile development. What you get: remote friendly. Okay, this is better, but add some playfulness to it. We want developers with character. Let's see. Would you find it creepy if it did say your name without you telling it to? Not really. In this day and age, I think that's almost expected and accepted for AI to know who you are. So I don't think that would be weird. Think the kind of training and mentorships you're talking about is apprenticeships. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I think apprenticeships are, in my opinion, I would almost prefer to call them apprenticeships. I think apprenticeships are a better way of going about teaching people. Like here's my ideal. My ideal would be to go from here. Let me do this here. So my ideal would be to have somebody go into some sort of training, like a boot camp or something like that. But those trainings just don't give you everything that you need. Then you would transition from a boot camp to some sort of apprenticeship program where the people who are training you recognize that you know something, but you don't know how to put it in the real world working environment yet. And so what you do in that apprenticeship area is you're being mentored, I guess is the right word. I was trying to come up with like a different word, like apprenticed. I don't know. It's probably not, I don't know if that's a real word or not. So you're being mentored as an apprentice, right? And I think that's important. I think it's important for any job that you get, especially if you're brand new to it, to be mentored. I almost said apprenticed again. To be mentored by somebody who knows what they're doing. Because even if you were trained in something, that doesn't mean you know necessarily how to apply it very well in the real world, in the real work environment. So, and then you would graduate out of that apprenticeship into probably a mid-level role. Really, is what I would think would be the right model. The problem is most companies are not set up for that type of um, process. They're not set up for that type of uh, availability from their senior devs to be able to mentor in that way, and that's the unfortunate side of the reality. Just most companies are not able to do that. They need people to come in and hit the ground running. That's why we hire senior level developers, is because we need them to hit the ground running within a couple of days of getting access to the code base. You know, they need to be able to do everything that we need them to do or learn it pretty quickly. So, you know, that's just, unfortunately, that's a reality of, you know, what we're dealing with in the job market as a whole, right? So, where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Do two plan do that when I start applying. Oh, you're gonna start applying to jobs? Good. Okay, Mel. What are you? I know you were talking about switching like industries. What are you planning on jumping into? Uh, Apprenticeships are below junior level. I would argue that juniors are are mentees, right? I don't. I think they're the same thing, or they should be the same thing, in my opinion. With senior devs applying for junior roles, I don't see what's wrong with the mid-level dev to apply for apprentice. It's a way in. True. Usually, it's the bigger firms that have apprenticeships, but they mainly hire high school grads. Um, yeah, I don't know. That may be true where you're at. Ming, I'm not sure. Um, I would personally, I would prefer to have mentorships not in a big firm because everybody's a number in a big firm, and I don't know. I just feel like small to mid-sized companies would do a better job of actually providing mentoring because they don't have all the corporate structure that's built in around it. So not for you. Okay, Mel. Gotta wait for the kid to be 18 first. Then kick him out of the house and you can do whatever you want. All right. Well, there you go. That's part of it. Okay, let's take a look at the most recent one. I told it to be a little playful. So let's see. Have fun. This is its idea of being playful. Uh, do something that actually matters and have fun doing it. Uh, let's see. Diving deep. As a senior developer, you'll be the full stack Swiss Army knife, working across industries from retail to charitable organizations, diving deep in Laravel, creating flood-ins, blah, blah, blah. Here's the plot twist. We don't believe in keeping in the box. We already know that. This isn't just another looking for a rockstar ninja job post. It's your chance to become the developer of the other developers want to grab coffee with. Ah, that's kind of nice. I like that. You'll tackle projects that actually matter while mentoring teammates who'll probably teach you a thing or two in return. Very true. What you need: strong Laravel expertise, full stack development experience with database design, problem solving mindset, interest in mobile development, remote friendly, direct client, ready to build something that matters. Let's add some humor in the bullet points. Bullet points. All right, revision number 6. Here we go. Let's see what it comes up with. I just love playing with AI. I don't know. I maybe I shouldn't be, but version 6. Let's see. What you need. Laravel skills that go beyond. I've built a blog. I like it. Vue.js chops and the ability to make reactive components that actually react. Database design experience, and you know why foreign keys matter. The curiosity of a cat, but with better survival instincts around production code. This is actually really good. I like this. Work from anywhere that has a decent Wi-Fi and coffee. Clients who actually appreciate good code. Yes, they exist. A training budget that won't make you choose between rent and that conference. Teammates who debug with you, not judge you for the one time you push to main. That's actually really good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Ready to build something that matters. All right, this is see, I would apply to something. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would look at this and be like, they don't know what they're doing. Or maybe I would look at this and be like, they want somebody a lot better than I am. I don't know. Exactly, Mel. That one time you pushed to the main on Deep Pockets project before I figured out how to lock it down on GitHub. You'll probably. Sounds weird, almost like you don't expect them to keep up their skills. Where was that? Where's you'll probably? You'll tackle projects. Who will probably teach you a thing? No. I don't know. Where are you saying that? You'll probably. U.S. jobs are so different to UK jobs. Who'll probably teach you a thing or two in return. I don't know. That sounds fine to me. Not a probably. Sounds almost like a. No, I think it's just actually, this is something that we have in our company. We're constantly learning from other people. So I think this is fun. I'm gonna have to copy paste this and send it to my boss and see what he thinks about it. Let's see. Is there anything else that I would add to this? uh, this is fun. This is fun. Okay, I gotta go. I got stuff to do, and we're past 4:30. So, plus I really need some water. But anyway, thanks for jumping in, guys. Good to see you, Ming. Never seen a free lunch offer before. Yeah, there are companies that will either have like a lunch bar type thing, or they'll just bring lunch in every day, which is crazy. But hey, I mean, if the company's gonna do it, there you go. Oh no, we've got Mel's doing more stuff with things that I don't understand on Twitch. Okay, that's my job for this week. Well, I guess we've got our live stream tomorrow at 10 in the morning. So don't forget, live stream tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central United States time. We'll be on for a couple hours. I'm going to see if we can finish up that little project that we started last week, and if I can remember how I wanted to do it. Maybe have some better plans so we don't spend the whole time messing with Laravel. It'll be more on the Vue side anyway. So I will be here tomorrow, planning on being here tomorrow at 10 a.m., I believe. So if you are around and want to jump in, I will see you. I'll talk to you then. Here we'll be on Twitch and on YouTube like we are now. If you're watching this later on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you've made it this far, and tell somebody else about it as well. Share the information, especially the Twitch channel. I don't have very many followers here on Twitch, so share the Twitch love with other people, and we'll hopefully build that side of the community as well. if for some reason something does happen, I will post in the Discord, the Discord server. Now I'm getting heartburn because I don't have any water. Okay. I will post in the Discord server if for some reason something happens tomorrow and I can't get on. But you gotta do story time. You gotta do Dave's story time for Twitch. Yeah. I'm not feeling lonely. I just don't want to do a live stream by myself. It'll be really short. So if you're free, join me. If you're not free, well, I get it. I was gone for three out of 5 days this week on the live stream. So I understand. I understand if you can't make it. So anyway, have a great day, guys. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for making this more fun for me, and kind of a fun little project, interesting discussion, talking about job descriptions here. So hopefully it was at least entertaining, if nothing else. So we're not making an image for that one though, Ming. No lonely Grandpa Dave images. Just the one Grandpa Dave image for now, or emoji for now. So that's all we've got. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow if you're available. We'll not be here on Monday, so don't forget that's a holiday for us, and I will see you all later.